Hey guys, Junaid from MeridianGrooming. Hope you look good, feel good and are ready to prosper, because in this video I want to talk about 7 best style tips for teens. Because I remember when I was a teen not too long ago, I wanted to look better and I wanted to impress upon others just by simply looking better. And I wasn't rich, and therefore I wanted to actually find tips and tricks to make myself look better and more stylish. And if you're in the same boat, this is definitely a video that will help you out. So if you're new to this channel, please consider to the subscribe button, because I saw that over 95% of you guys that are currently watching these videos aren't even subscribed yet. So if you want to see more content like this, where I actually help you out to look better, become more stylish and just generally become the person you're proud of, please consider to hit the subscribe button and help your brother out. Anyways, with that said, let's jump into the video. Number 1, fundamental items. So as a teenager, I actually want you to focus on your fundamental items. And the reason for this is quite simple. Most likely you don't particularly have a huge budget, and at the same time you want to be seen as someone that's particularly very stylish, but at the same time you don't want to be someone that's always wearing the same clothes. And to be quite honest, the fundamentals are probably the cheapest part. So think about it, the fundamentals are your white t-shirt, your black t-shirt, your black hoodie and your white hoodie, because this will actually allow you to mix and match it with tons of other items to look more stylish. Just simply think about it, the next time you're gonna buy a bomber jacket, the next time you're gonna buy a denim jacket, you can easily layer it on top of your hoodie or your t-shirt, and this will actually allow you to look more stylish without being someone that always will be confused and will think about whether it can match with your other clothes. Because if you have your fundamentals into place, you can always buy pretty much whatever you want and can always layer it on top of it to actually look stylish while still actually being on a budget. Number 2, white shoes. So particularly for teenagers, it's quite important to actually buy shoes that will actually mix and match with all of your other clothes. And to be quite honest, white is probably the only color that can pretty much match with everything. I know you most likely are thinking, what about black shoes? And the truth about black shoes is, although they are great and you can also pretty much wear it with almost everything, they aren't actually as stylish as white shoes, because white shoes stand out. White shoes actually show you that you aren't particularly scared to actually rock them and show others that you are stylish. While with black shoes, you're on the safer side. So therefore, I definitely recommend every teenager to at least have 1 pair of white shoes to actually allocate it into your wardrobe. Because this way, the next time if you want to look particularly stylish, you can pretty much mix and match it with any other outfit you got in your wardrobe and still actually rock it. And you know, I always want to help you in the best way possible. So most likely, now you're thinking, yeah, okay, I understand, I need to buy white shoes, but which ones do you actually recommend? Well, to be quite honest, I already made a video about this. So if you want to actually check it out, I have it linked up in the iCard or in the description down below. Number 3, combinations. So although this isn't particularly a style tip in itself, it is very fundamental for a stylish guy to actually understand this, especially in your teenage years. And the thing about combination is that you need to understand which item will actually match with what. And therefore, when I actually always went to the shop and I was buying the next item, I always looked back at my wardrobe while actually being in the store, and I simply thought about it. Will this actually match with the items I've got at home? Because this way, if you actually simply think about this, it will allow you to understand which items will actually make you look stylish and which will actually hold you back. And therefore, the next time you're gonna go to a shop or a store, or maybe even online, try to think whether it will actually match with the current items you've got at home or not. And in case it doesn't and you still have some budget left, you might want to buy something additional to that, which will actually allow it to match with your items at home. And hey, if you're actually getting value out of this video, please leave a thumbs up and leave a comment down below what you actually want me to make next, because I always read all of you guys' comments, and if you're new here, please consider to hit the subscribe button. Anyways, with that said, let's go to number 4, expensive logos. Alright, expensive logos, yeah. So most other men's lifestyle YouTubers always talk about, yeah, that logos don't particularly matter, and I'm not probably gonna be like one of them, and I'm actually gonna tell you the truth, because I'm not here to make you particularly feel better by spreading lies, and I'm actually gonna give you the truth. And hey, that doesn't particularly mean that I don't care about your feelings. It just means that I care more about you knowing the truth, because I truly want to help you out. So when it comes to expensive logos, yes, they do matter, but not as much as you think they do. They only matter if you actually allow it to. Because I want you to think about it. If you see someone wearing a Gucci shirt, most likely you'll be impressed by it just simply because you know it's worth more than a generic t-shirt, right? So therefore it actually does have an impact. And at the same time, sometimes you've got one of those expensive brands that particularly doesn't make the most stylish clothes, but yet everyone still appreciates them just because of the price tag. And does this mean you need to spend all of your money on high-end clothes just to leave an impression upon others? No, of course not. But that actually brings me to this question. Are you someone that is currently watching this video just simply based on the fact that you want to look more stylish? Or are you someone that is watching this video because you think that if you're actually gonna look more stylish, that you will actually command more respect, people will actually look up to you, and you want others to actually see you as this stylish, handsome guy? So please let me know in the comments down below, because I'm always curious to actually know more about you guys, because this way I can help you out the best way possible. And therefore, simply going back to the point, so if you're someone that actually wants to obtain more status and respect, it won't harm if you actually spend a little bit more money on branded logos. But I don't recommend you to obviously buy Gucci, Prada and all of those expensive brands, because most likely in a few years you actually outgrow those clothes, and therefore it was a waste of money. Unless you're one of those 16-year-old Shopify guys, there's more than enough money. In that particular case, you can do whatever you want. Number 5, backpack. So I actually still remember when I was 13 years old, my mom actually bought my backpack because I was traveling to another city, and therefore my caring mom actually chose a more comfortable bag, because this way I wouldn't have as much strain on my back. But unfortunately, it always ruined my outfit. And even though I wasn't someone that was trying to look stylish, because at the time all I actually focused on was gaming. But regardless, even if I was wearing something casual, the bag just simply ruined it. And therefore, if you're someone that doesn't have a particular backpack which is quite minimal, which will simply allow you to wear it with any item you want, you're probably missing out. Because most guys underestimate this, but your backpack is your shield. You always wear it every single day while going to school, while going to college. So if you're someone that is actually wearing a backpack which won't simply style with all of the other clothes you're gonna wear, it will totally ruin your outfit. And therefore, try to buy a backpack which is quite minimal. And if you're someone that isn't quite sure what kind of backpack you should wear, I made a video about this, so you can actually check it out in the description or on the iCard. Number 6, good cologne. So most likely, probably one of those individuals that can't be asked to wake up in the morning. Hey, just like me. Therefore, if you're someone that's always in a rush in the morning and simply doesn't have enough time to take a shower, because you take it at nighttime, right? By wearing good cologne, you actually prevent smelling, just like all of the other teenage guys. Because most of them don't understand the power of scent yet, and therefore they only use a lot of deodorant, and it doesn't particularly smell that nice compared to cologne, because cologne is one of those things that leaves a signature. Therefore, if someone actually meets you and they smell your cologne, you actually leave an impression much better than someone actually that didn't wear cologne. It's one of those simple things that can really make people want to hang around you. And I still remember at high school, there was one amazing guy. He had a great personality, everyone loved him, but for some reason no one always sticked around him. And the unfortunate reason for this was that he was a bit smelly. And therefore, once he actually started to notice that, he started to actually apply cologne. And this way, so many more people were actually starting to hang around him. He had so many more friends. People respected him more. So simply just think about it. It's such a small thing. So by him simply applying some cologne, it completely changed his social life. So hey, your brother, you might be stinking of a little bit, so you better apply some cologne. Just kidding. Number 7. Fear of others. So I actually still remember this. At the age of 14, I actually wanted to change my life and wanted to look more stylish and genuinely wanted to look much better. But I was very confused. How can I actually achieve this? Because I was very afraid to actually get out of my comfort zone. And this way, if I actually wanted to look a bit more stylish, I was afraid of the opinion of others. In my mind, I was like, can you imagine if I'm gonna wear a bomber jacket? Everyone will see it and they will think I'm just trying way too hard. And I know it's a weird way of thinking, but I know that some of you guys can probably relate to it, and that's why I'm actually mentioning this. Because sometimes we're so afraid of the opinion of others that we actually hold ourselves back and hold ourselves in our shell. While we actually could have been the next stylish person in our school, or we could have been the next stylish guy simply in our friend group. And what I've actually realized in my life is that if you're someone that is trying to change and better himself, if people are hating on you, they are most likely doing it to feel better about themselves, or they are jealous. So the next time you want to buy yourself a bomber jacket and simply want to show others how you look like, how you portray your style dominance in your friend circle or simply in school, I want you to remember that if someone is gonna hate on you and you know for a fact that it actually makes you look better, it means that you're doing something good that most other people are afraid of. So these are 7 style tips that I wish I knew when I actually wanted to look more stylish as a teenager. So I hope they will actually help you out and will allow you to prosper and become the person you're proud of. And hey, if you're someone that actually wants to see more content like this and just found this video very amazing, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below, because this way I can upload more videos like this where I can actually help you out in the best way possible. Anyways, with that said, thank you so much for watching this video and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.